Hey guys, I'm Justin. Welcome to this episode of #Poolguys. And I got Morgan, our VP of Sales and Design. I'm extremely excited to bring to you guys why a fiberglass swimming pool could be best for you and your family in your backyard. So in this episode is one of my favorite because we're talking about fiberglass swimming pools. This is one of my favorite products as far as what we install and what we do as far as the three types of pools, because you got concrete, vinyl liner, and fiberglass. Fiberglass lands in one of those areas that there's a lot of unique factors here that I love. There's also a lot of pros, a lot of cons, but we want to dive into those and explain those to you today. And we're going to go into that from budget standpoint, access, installation, all of those different things as far as what makes a fiberglass so great and some of the bad. So dive in. Morgan, let's talk first a little bit about the excitement as far as these pools. What can you do on 3D rendering, make this come to life, their vision in the backyard? How do we make this pool special to them?
This pool cuts down a lot of the choices, which actually comes in handy when it comes to designing your pool. You get to look at all these different models and pick out what's really going to fit best for you and your family. So it takes a lot of the stress off of what do I want? How do I get this? And is this long enough? You just look at them, figure out which one fits for you guys, then you pick it out. And then we get to design your backyard to go with it. So you can still do multi-level decks, you can do water slides, waterfalls, you can do deck jets, you can do all the water features that you want to on a fiberglass, just like you could on a gunite pool. So these right here, they're growing on me pretty good.
So one of the things, this is the actual replica of one that could go in your backyard. Just kidding. So the thing is, obviously, different sizes, different shapes. Let's talk about size and shape. So I'm going to turn it up here, and what we're showing is these pools on standard can come in all different sizes. There's some different shapes, but most are rectangle. Some are free-formed. But as far as that, let's talk about size as in length width. So the lengths, you can go up to 40. I think there's some out there at 42. Ours come at 16 by 40. Now the widths, you can get 12 foot, 14, but your standard as in the widest you can go is 16 foot wide. The reason for that, unfortunately, is due to DOT, your Department of Transportation, because of how these are delivered. These are delivered on a flatbed truck, a semi-trailer. So they're coming at you from whatever manufacturer, from any state, any location, all over the world, you know, or the country. So as far as that, that's the only downfall as far as you can only get 16 wide. But you also, being the length of it, you can go up to 40 feet. I'm telling you, you can have plenty where your family, the kids can play in the deep end, the family can hang out, chill, relax on the tanning ledge. And like he was saying, there's a lot of customization in a way where you can't customize it, but you can have tanning ledges, bench seats, different things that are unique for you and your family that might fit your needs. So let's dive into what are some things as far as when we talk about budget. There's all different avenues as far as what could drive the cost up, but let's start with a standard as far as, let's talk about the two different types of where budget can land you, as in assisted install or if us doing the whole project.
Well, basically you can get your pool done two different ways. We can assist you as in we come in and install the shell in your yard and then you take care of the rest. We just get the pool to you and get it installed. Or you can do a full turnkey installation where you call us, we design it, and we take care of the entire project from front to back. That way, all you have to do is call us. You don't have to call 14 different contractors to get your project done.
Yeah, and we'll do start to finish as far as the pool, the decking, your pool house, anything like that. That's what's the nice thing about that. Or, like I said, you can also do a assisted install where you can do as much as you want, where we install the pool for you and walk away and you can do it. The reason why I'm harping on this is such a good thing is these are the only two pools that anyone or even ourselves will offer when it comes to that. And it's kind of nice because, hey, you can get a pool at your backyard if the budget fits and you want to be the general manager on it, sure. But if not, then we can do it all for you. So now let's dive into access. What is the most important thing when it comes to a fiberglass pool to have access to your backyard?
We gotta have room to get it in there. So whether that's going around your house by the side between you and your neighbors, that's going over your house with the pool, there's a few ways to do it, but we have to have access to actually get it in your yard. I mean, if you go beside the house and you're doing a 16-foot wide pool, well, we need a little bit more than 16 foot to get it back there. If we can go over the house because you don't have room to go around the house, we don't need as much room to go over the house. There's usually a lot more airspace than there is yard space.
So let's talk about the details on this. The number one way what you use is a crane. So a crane, what we like, if you got access, obviously it's easy. The crane pulls up and it will be able to lift it up. We've got plenty of videos on that you guys can check out and see. But the thing is, when we're showing that, you got to have room for that. The other thing is, will it tear up your existing concrete if we got to come over your driveway or your neighbor's yard? So there's some conversations we want to help you that we can walk through with the neighbors, to yourself, to what needs to happen. And those are conversations would be good to have as far as how to get this pool in your backyard. So one of the things that I love about this pool is it's a shell. It's already manufactured. It's already made. It comes to your property ready to go. So what can we discuss and let people know what, Morgan, does this inside entail as far as, can you choose your own color? Can you choose your own inside, how it looks, how it touches, how it feels? You know, what are the options you can get inside this pool?
These pools are great for that. That's probably my favorite part about the fiberglass pools. They're smooth, but they're not slick. They actually do a textured bottom anywhere you're gonna step. And that with that gel coat, I mean, everybody's touched a boat. You know what the outside of a boat feels like. That's what the inside of your pool is gonna feel like. With textures, you don't slip and bust it walking in. But I mean, these things, they're awesome. You get to choose your colors. You've got all the best color choices out there, from your blues, your grays, even white if you choose. But the gel coat is what really makes the difference on these pools.
And as far as options interior, what do you think you can get as far as, I know with tile, we can do tile. Highly recommended on a salt pool, just because when you have that glass, it's easier to keep clean, things like that. Now I'm going to say, this is all, once again, a pool. When you design a pool in your backyard, it's special to you. The nice thing, you have options. We have different things, so it's personal preference. I'm just giving my opinion. It's my opinion. Me personally, I don't like a white shell. I don't like the white, as well as I'm not a fan of tile in there. But if you do the salt system, I do highly recommend it. So what are some popular color choices that a lot of people go with?
The blues are definitely the most popular. From the light blue to the dark blue, that's where it's at. Everybody loves those. And gray's really catching on as well, because it gives you a really unique color to your water.
Yeah, and plus the gray's been great. A lot of people have been enjoying that because of the different options with your travertine, your outdoor living, and all that. Yeah, so just in our collection that we have, the Caribbean Sparkle would be your most popular, Maya, then California. Now, let's discuss, I want to go back to what's neat about our manufacturer, what we're doing on all these, is the tanning ledges and the grip. They're able to put on every surface as far as the tanning ledge, the bench seats, any kind of step. It does have, when we say grip, what does that mean? There's just a little texture in there, so it's a little less slip resistant. So with that in maintenance, when you want to take care of this swimming pool, the biggest thing is the structural integrity is great, but you still don't ever want to be the customer that doesn't chemically treat their pool properly from if you're doing a salt system or normal chlorine, I don't care. You want to make sure your alkalinity, your pH, your chlorine is all in proper balance, because no matter what pool you purchase, you still can tear it up. So that's just something to think about and know. But back to when we were talking the integrity, the warranties.
That's probably one of my favorite parts about this. These pools here are lifetime warranted on the structure of the pool. So if anything ever happens to the true structure of this pool, the manufacturer actually pays to replace it. And next is the gel coat. It's got a 15-year warranty on your gel coat. So even your most durable pools like your gunite, you're resurfacing that pool within 15 years. This is guaranteed to outlast that. So this is guaranteed for 15 years that your gel coat's gonna be smooth and pretty as the day we put it in.
Now let's talk comparison of, he mentioned concrete, but let's talk about vinyl liner versus the fiberglass. And if you do the math, where an average now vinyl liner costs you around $4,000 to $5,000. In 15 years, where a gel coat you got your warranty, you're already going to replace that in 5-7 years or so, and you're at $4,000 or $5,000. Let's just say on average. Now you got tanning ledges, things like that. It's probably you're looking at $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 for a vinyl liner. You've already recouped where you've paid that up front to have a fiberglass pool, and your installation's faster, you're swimming faster, and you're enjoying it. So, anything else you can think of, Morgan, you want to point out about these pools that you enjoy, like, dislike?
A lot of the options here, I mean, just because you don't get to customize it, you still get your tanning ledges and your benches. And that's what I really like about them, is they put a lot of thought into these designs, so you didn't have to.
Well, guys, I hope this episode of #PoolGuys on fiberglass pools has been very helpful for you. I hope it's been educational as well as entertaining. We're not the funniest guys, but we try to at least have fun in what we do. But we hope you guys will at least subscribe to our channel, smash that like button, and give us that thumbs up. I'm not the best on social media. That's why I got a team and a crew and wife and kids that help me on that. But anyways, going on a tangent. Hey, this is Justin, Morgan. Hope to see you guys on the next episode.